Hey there, I'm so glad you're here. You know, when I think back on my teaching career, one thing has become very clear to me. Every student who walks in your classroom brings something with them. Not just challenges or weaknesses, but strengths, ideas, experiences, and stories that are worth learning from and building on. And honestly, that belief has shaped the way I teach. My name is Tommy Messenger, and I live here in sunny San Diego, California. I've been here since 2008 when I moved down to attend San Diego State University to study international security and conflict resolution. Sounds fancy, right? But what really shaped me wasn't just my classes, it was the people I met. During college, I started working with the refugee community here in San Diego. Families from Somalia, Ethiopia, Myanmar, Afghanistan, Syria, Colombia, Mexico, people from all over the world. Many of whom had made their home in a small neighborhood in San Diego called City Heights. And that work eventually led me into teaching. I ended up spending the next 10 years teaching a tiny charter school in the heart of City Heights. We had a small but mighty school community with students just from about every background you can imagine. Refugees, immigrants, emerging bilingual students, kids with incredible stories, and sometimes really difficult ones too. Most of my students were learning English while navigating high school, often their third or fourth language. So naturally, my classroom became a space where literacy was front and center. But not just literacy in the traditional sense. It was about helping every student find their voice, tell their story, and access learning in ways that mattered to them. Because teaching isn't just about delivering content. It's about creating a classroom culture where students feel seen, safe, and supported, where their backgrounds aren't just barriers, but assets. Along the way, I went back to school myself, earning my master's in curriculum instruction from the University of Kansas with a focus on literacy. Because here's the thing, literacy unlocks futures, and I deeply believe it's one of the most powerful tools we have to equip our students for the world ahead. On a personal note, when I'm not teaching, I'm usually chasing around my two little girls with my wife here in San Diego. We love experiencing the city, finding new things, and being involved in our local church community. And I just want to say, please don't hesitate to reach out. Whether you have questions about the course content, teaching, or just need someone to process things with, I'd love to connect. My hope is that when you finish this class, you don't just walk away with strategies or ideas, but with a bigger vision for what's possible when we see our students not just for who they are, but for all they can become. I'm glad you're here.